Welcome back, everyone. We have a very special occasion that we are excited to share with you. As you may have heard, that this year's festival is dedicated to Dr. Ralph Voss. I never got to meet Dr. Voss, but I saw his pictures as Panny shared the history of this festival, and we are very excited to share this special moment. Dr. Colby Kullman, a champion of this festival, the student high school drama competition, was a dear friend of Dr. Voss's and prepared these words that we are grateful to share. Tribute to Dr. Ralph Voss by his friend Dr. Colby Kullman. No ordinary man. Ralph Voss combined great humility and extraordinary compassion with intellectual curiosity and storytelling prowess. He sported many hats with exceptional brilliance, a loving husband, father and grandfather, a best friend to many, a giver to the communities he embraced, a sympathetic understanding for others in need. With few exceptions, Tennessee Williams could find a place in his heart for the suffering, distressed characters like Amanda Wingfield, Stanley Kowalski, Boss Finley, and Alma Weinberg. He and Ralph were kindred spirits, as Ralph had the same remarkable ability to be kind to those troubled souls he met, making their worlds better, because he had been there and understood. Ralph's passion for the theater knew no limits. As early as a few months ago, he was looking forward to teaching a selection of Williams's plays for a senior course for the Osher Life Learning Institute. Years before, he organized his own Williams Magical Muse Celebration at the University of Alabama, and then published a collection of essays, Magical Muse, Millennial Essays on Tennessee Williams, 2002. Being a featured speaker for many years at the Mississippi Delta Tennessee Williams Festival gave him great pleasure. It was an opportunity not to be missed when he spoke. The student acting competition and porch plays always received his highest praise as he celebrated the program's ability to bring young folks into Williams's world of theater, with the Mississippi Delta as a background for the action. Ralph also focused his scholarly attentions on playwright William Inge, A Life of William Inge, The Strains of Triumph, 1989, and a biographer Truman Capote and the Legacy of Blood, 2015. He contributed to Holt's Elements of Practical Writing and both editions of the Heath Guide to College Writing. Central to Ralph's productive life was his wife, Glenda Weathers, an emeritus English professor and chair at Montevallo State University, and they were the A-team. This fact may be proven by the co-authored See Death, Our Gut-Wrenching Road to Recovery, the narrative of the patient and his wife as they struggled with the disease, with emphasis on research and treatment that led to healing. Dear Ralph, thanks for the memories. As if in the movie version of William Inge's Picnic, we hear the sounds of moon glow in the wings. Rest in peace. From Colby. Now, Panny Mayfield, our festival founder, would you please introduce Dr. Voss's family, and we'll bring them up for a plaque dedication.
Glenda and Ralph were a team for this festival. I don't remember when you started, Glenda.
1999, I think.
What year?
1999, I think.
Okay. Well, they were here. They did everything. They spoke. He was a scholar. Both of them were scholars. They were an integral part of this festival for so long. It's just hard to believe that we could have it without him. But Glenda, I don't know whether you or Ralph wound up being a judge once for the drama competition as a chair. Well, I can't, compete, or will not try to compete with that beautiful talk that Colby gave. But I would like to say how much we appreciated Ralph being the Centennial Speaker for the Tennessee Williams Centennial. This is the program. Welcome to Clarksdale, Tennessee Williams' 100th birthday. And the climax was the reception here at the Betrayer Mansion. And Ralph gave the keynote address, and the address was From the Delta to Beyond, America's Greatest Playwright. And I have a letter that I got from Ralph, dated September the 23rd, 2018. Dear Panny, soon the Mississippi Delta Tennessee Williams Festival will be underway. Glenda and I, along with Kenneth, deeply regret that we will not be able to enjoy it all. Ill health has curtailed what we can do right now. We hope to be able to eventually come and try again. We believe in the Delta Festival and am honored to have participated in so many of them. Enjoy yourself, and au revoir.
We'd love to welcome the Voss family up for this platform.
This is touching. Thank you, Colby. A beautiful human being who has written a beautiful tribute to my husband. This is his eldest son. He has 3. He has an extended family who I hope will get to see the film afterwards. We thank you for so very much. It's humbling. This festival gave us many beautiful and rich memories. And you were talking just now on the film clip about the bones of a play and how there's so much more that goes into a play than just those bones. And I'd like to recognize so many people, and I know I will miss many, but I want to thank particularly Matt Foss, that's Foss with an F, Jen Waller for directing this year's festival, all the years of Panny Mayfield's direction when she just carried the weight. And I have to thank an inanimate thing, Panny's porch. A symbol of hospitality if there ever was one.
Yes.
The fellow scholars, the poets, all of you wonderful people who have attended year after year and helped make the festival. I want to thank also the Coahoma students who have put on porch plays, they've done the competitions, but especially those singers. Across the years, they have given us the most beautiful music, and we know that means they went to practice after practice after practice. And all of these come together to give us beautiful memories, and of course we know that Tennessee Williams was big on memories. And you, Colby, comparing Ralph to Tennessee Williams, he would be touched beyond me. So thank you very, very much.
And though this is just a token of our thanks, we hope to continue to show it in the legacy of the festival and all the things that Ralph held dear and invested so many years. This plaque is presented to the Voss family on behalf of Dr. Ralph Voss, in appreciation for his dedication and service as an esteemed scholar for the Mississippi Delta Tennessee Williams Festival in Clarksdale, Mississippi. His grace, knowledge, and enthusiasm for Tennessee Williams has left a lasting mark on our festival and our community. Therefore, we dedicate the 29th Annual Mississippi Delta Tennessee Williams Festival to Dr. Ralph Voss with much love and appreciation.
Extended relatives in Kansas will be watching this film later on with great pride. Thank you.
Thank you. As you can see, this festival is a celebration not only of a great playwright, but of the people and the community that not only gave birth to these plays, but that continue to support the stories that were so central to what we see on our screens or our stages. Dr. Voss, like his friends, Dr. Kullman and Manny, invested a great deal of time into really two of the gems of our festival. The high school speech competition, where you'll see young people from across this region say the words in a liberated expertise, everything to learn and nothing to unlearn, as they explore both the poetry and jazz of some of the great characters and speeches of the American theater. And then one of the most unique innovations created by the founders of this festival, the porch plays. It's a site-specific performance celebrating these unique plays in the community, like we've been sharing, that provided the setting for so many of them. No other community in the country can say that it is the setting for the memories or the actual moments in the plays like Clarksdale. And so rather than being a site denied where you cover it up with crepe paper or timber paint or cardboard, like some tarted up set, we can actually perform in the actual buildings, homes, and porches. For those of you who can't join us, we hope that you will make Clarksdale a destination soon. There's no place like it, and you'll know the moment you pull into town why that is. And the rest of you, we hope to see you later this evening and tomorrow. 9 a.m. will be the high school competition. The winners will be announced, and part of the legacy of Dr. Voss and Colby Kullman and Panny Mayfield, the winners of that competition will be featured once again on the porches. In this case, it will be online. And then there'll be events again for the in-person visitors just down the street in our historical neighborhoods. Thank you again, and we'll get to see many of you in just a short time over at Eva Connell's house. Thank you. Good night.